in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can get reliable signals. So all you need to do is to first create an account with Morgan Market. Okay, create a real account and deposit in money. Once you are done, open up your MT4. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can actually get reliable signals and how you can actually get a VPS. So let's begin. Okay, so what you need to do is come down and find where it's written signals and simply click on it. So when you click on that, so once you click on signals, what you need to do is, okay, drag this small chart to the top so that you can see clearly. So hover over this and push it up, let us say to here. So when you do this now, you'll be able to see, okay, the list of signal providers and their performance and how they've been performing. So continue scrolling until you can see clearly. Okay, so what are we going to do, or what are we going to look for? So we're going to look for a signal provider that is really doing good. And what do we mean by that? So we're going to look with someone with a max with a good profit factor. So the profit factor shows how many times the gross profit exceeds the gross loss. So the larger this value, the better. Okay, so when I click on this, okay, you can see that there's this guy called my single start 5. Okay, and the growth has been like 80%, and has got 13 subscribers with 29,000 fans. Okay, so in short, what you need to do is go through, okay, try to find out how they've been performing. So how do you know? How do you find out? So for example, simply click on any user. Okay, then on the right side, you're going to see how much it actually costs, okay, to subscribe to a person signals. So most of these people, they're always going to charge you like $30, some as high as $50. Okay, so like once you go through like the statistics of a person, like how he's been trading, and you like how they trade, okay, you find out how much they lose per trade, okay, how much they earn per trade, and the drawdowns. And once you find out all that and you're okay with that, all you need to do is simply click on the purchase or subscribe for $30. So but before we do that, first of all, you need to be logged into your MQL5 account for you to be able to subscribe to signals and pay for signals. So usually when installing MetaTrader 4 or 5, you're always redirected to Chrome and login or create an account. So I'm sure you would have done that already, but if you have not yet done that, simply click on register, then enter in, okay, username, your email, then click on register. So as for me, I already have an account, so I'm simply going to click on login and let me log in. Okay, so I've now logged in, and here it is showing my name, Keith Zephaniah Mvula, and I think I currently have got $5 in my MQL5 account. I think I need to top up if I would like to continue and subscribe to a personal signal. Okay, or I can simply pay when subscribing without having to top up now. So now that you've got an account, this is going to be now possible for you to subscribe to signals. Okay, so when you click on subscribe, you're going to see that, okay, you'll be able to see how this person has been performing. So on the left side, you've got the balance has got like 22,000 US dollars, and he has deposited of about 372,000, and has made withdrawals of about 510,000, which is very good. Okay, but what we're interested in is his trading performance. So when you keep on scrolling down, okay, you can see that the max drawdown is 40%. So this means that, okay, there was a time when he lost 40% of his money. Okay, so if someone can lose up to 40%, like that's really risky. Like a person should be able to lose at least up to 5 or 10%. I would consider that as a good drawdown, but having a 40% is just too much. But anyway, things like that happen. Okay, so you subscribe for $30, that is actually $1 per day. So when you keep on scrolling down, you're going to see that it's actually using the Forex broker. Okay, then the leverage is 1 to 500. So try to choose a signal provider having the same leverage as yours. I think that would be better. And average holding time is 6 days. So this guy is not a scalper, he's a swing trader. Okay, and this is just the average holding time. So it's possible that even holds trades for maybe even 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So it's possible for that. So you have to make sure that if you're going to subscribe to this person's signals, I think it would be better if you can actually try to deposit in some bigger amounts than just small amounts, so that you don't always get hit by stop loss. Okay, but I'm sure MQL5 has got a way of making sure that that doesn't happen no matter how small your account is. So on the right side we've got a chart, okay, and we've got this red line showing when he was above the line and when he was below the line. So when he was below the line, so these are all drawdowns, but he was able to pick up and finally he was above the line, and this is the growth now in percentage. This is good. Okay, so even though like I was making losses, but he continues to pick up and is finally on top, which is good. So this is the growth. Now here is the important information that us we want to know. So what we're interested in is the best trade. So the best trade he made of about $12,000, and the worst trade he made negative 11,000. Okay, so if you're okay with losing such an amount per trade, okay, you can go on. So there are people who are scalpers, they're providing signals, and their best trades can be like $10, their worst trades can be like $5. So if you're a scalper and you want short trades, they are there, you can find them. Simply have to search through. So the gross profit is 469. This we're not much interested in. Average profit is $691. Average loss is $932. Okay, quite big. So when you go to the equity, you'll be able to see like, so the equity is not that important because sometimes you make deposits, sometimes you make the withdrawals. So this is where it's going to show, and the balance, finally the risk. So you might want to pay attention to this and see if this is good to you. And the distribution, descriptive. So on the descriptive, this is where now the signal provider writes. So he's saying that I use my own strategy for deposit overclocking, okay, and gather the increasing volumes. Joining bill is most impossible. Okay, the average yield is 5 to 10% per month. I think profitability is good. Support are always in, and not major every 2 months. Trading only or currency pairs. I do not use risk pairs, gold. I trade everything else, sometimes including crosses. Experience almost 6 years. I do not have other resources. I use only this resource. So this guy is into trading full time. This is good. Okay, it's important to get signals from someone who is into it full time, because they're dedicating all their time to this and you're actually paying money for those signals. And finally here, this is where you'll be able to see the reviews. Okay, so for example, this guy is saying these long-term drawdowns are quite annoying. I can't see much of a strategy here. Yeah, so always go through the reviews and try to read both good and bad until you make an informed decision. So now once you're happy with a person's performance, all you need to do is click on this button saying subscribe for $30. Okay, then when you click on it, simply scroll down. So as for me, I already added my PayPal account, so I can simply click here to pay with my PayPal account I previously used. Okay, so as for me, in my MQL5 account, I've got a balance of $5. But if I had the balance of let's say $30, I'd have just clicked here and I would have paid with my balance. Then if you'd like to pay with a bank card, you can just simply click here. If you got a PayPal account, click here. For Union Pay, click here. So here's what happens. So when you pay for signals, okay, what you need to do is either your phone or your laptop should always be connected to the internet for you to receive the signals. So when signals are sent, okay, the good part is that you're not required to do anything. All you need to do is just keep MetaTrader 4 open, connected to the internet. When the signal provider enters a trade, even on your MT4 the trades gets entered. When it closes the trade, even on your MT4 the trade gets closed. When you modify the stop loss or take profit, even on your MetaTrader 4, that changes as well. Okay, it's near instant. Let me just say it's instant. Okay, so on your part you're not supposed to do anything. Now the thing is, you can't manage always to keep your phone connected to the internet or your laptop connected to the internet. In such a case, this is why you need to have a VPS. So what is a VPS? Is a virtual private server that is going to help you help you stay connected to the signal provider. So VPSs are simply computers in a remote country, like somewhere. It's just a VPS that you can rent out, that is always ever online and is ever connected to power. You cannot experience any downtimes, like it's always connected to the internet, and that is what we want. So now, how do you get a VPS? So there are so many ways of getting VPS, and I've made a lot of videos about that. But the easiest way, you can actually also use or make use of MQL5's feature. You can make use of a VPS and it costs of about $15 or so. But how do you do that? Let me try to check it out. I think it has to be here, where it's saying register a virtual server. Click on it. Okay, then as for me, as I've told you, that create an account with the Morgan Markets, the Forex broker that I'm trading with. So the good part of using MQ5 for a VPS is that it's going to show you, okay, a VPS, going to give you a VPS closer to your broker's server. Why should you have a VPS closer to your broker's servers? Because as you can see here, the ping is 16 milliseconds, okay, which is good because as for me, I am in Zambia, okay, and the ping is usually like 500 milliseconds, sometimes up to 2 minutes, okay, just the ping. So this means that if your ping is 2 minutes, when the signal provider enters a trade, it will take like 2 minutes for me to also the trade for it to be executed, and we don't want that. We want near instant results. When the signal provider enters the trade, even here on the side, it should. So having a VPS closer to the server is very important. So you can choose for how long you'd like to rent a VPS. If this is only starting out, choose the month, which is $15. Okay, so the higher you go, you even get some discounts. So simply click on $15 for 1 month, then click next, then click on I agree, then choose how you'd like to pay, via PayPal or via card. Choose the payment method, and okay, then when you click on that, okay, simply you have to log into PayPal and make your way there and pay, and you're going to have a VPS, and now you no longer have to stay online for you to receive the trades. Okay, so everything is easy. If you need any help, I can guide you, or can simply watch some videos on YouTube on how you can actually proceed further. At least as for now, you've got some basic ideas, some little understanding on how everything works. So if you learned something from this video, give it a like. For more videos like this, go on and subscribe. But for now, this is Keith.